I guess you'll just have to find out. Well, that's one down. Time to get more money. Lock onto this rock and... See, what I say, money just falls from the sky. Ah, forget it. Normally a blue rupee farms from the sky for you to collect. Oh yeah, now that we have the sword, lots of fun. Yes, cutting up signs is recreation in this game. Time to head to the shop. Oh, bugger. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. This girl just tells you that you can talk to people from far away by locking on to them. It's really good to know. And if we go around here, hidden blue rupee. And I have just enough. Da-na-na-na. Okay, I'll stop that now. Really, in shops, there's maybe like one or two things that you can buy. I mean, there's maybe one or two things that you need to buy, but mainly it's just ammunition for items that you get later on. I need to equip the Deku Shield. And now we have our sword and shield that Mido was talking about. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. Eh, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria in the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. He's time to make it to the Great Deku Tree finally. Random encounter. These, ow, are the easiest enemies in the game. They're Deku Babas. And Deku Babas drop Deku Sticks. You'll see how they work later. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Okay, who graffitied Yggdrasil? Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku... Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Well, of course I do. I want to continue the game. Then enter brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use the up C key to listen well to her words of wisdom. Yeah, even though Navi's notorious for being annoying, she's actually very helpful. A whole lot more helpful than some of Link's later assistants like Midna. And now for the first dungeon, inside the Deku Tree. And with that, I believe it's time for a refreshing pause, don't you? Until next time, cheerio. Hello, Netherlandish here again. And it's time to get on with our first dungeon. First off, now Deku Babas like to fight back. And they drop Deku Nuts! They're mainly used to stun people, and they can be really useful. Look at this wall. The vine's growing on it, give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. There is no such thing as maybe. These are wall sculptulas. I just call them sculptulas for short. There's no way for me to attack them now, so let's just move on. Oh wait, what is in this? Da-na-na-na. Okay, seriously, I'm stopping that. And now we get the map. Yes, Navi, we get it. Doors open. But before we go in, there's just one thing. And alright. Okay, now let's continue. This is a Deku Scrub. Ow, 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 forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick, you will roll on the ground when you land and you won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it'll work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Yeah. Yeah, Deku Scrubs are kind of pacifistic after you. But they drop hearts, so that's helpful. Oh no. Now how are we gonna get back? You got the fairy slingshot. The slingshot is pretty much self-explanatory. You're able to attack things from afar. And might as well equip our other items while we're here. The logic in that? I have no idea. And there's that rolling thing the Deku Scrub told us about. Huh. And his Deku flower's gone. Must have took it with him when he fled. Now we can clear away these Skulltulas. Ugh, aiming with these controls is so difficult. No, there we go. And that's the wrong button. Rupees! Who would want to pass up shinies, especially in a Zelda game? Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay. Normally I just skip this room entirely, but since I'm doing a let's play, might as well do it.